Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Linda.
I'm Mary.
And we're with Pinky Moss Sisters in the Kitchen, and we're in downtown Jefferson today.
Beautiful little town. Beautiful.
So this is not my hometown, but this is where I've lived for the last 26 years. So it's pretty much home. So we just wanted to show y'all a few things. And first of all, there's going to be noise. We hope that y'all can hear us. We've been to two places to start.
Yeah.
They're blowing leaves at one place and they're mowing at another one. So go figure.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jefferson has an app. So if y'all wanted to learn more about our little town, it's on. You can download it on Google or on iPhones or on Apple. So if you want to know more about it and probably see a bunch of pictures and a lot of history. I'm a history nut, so I love history, and Jefferson has a lot of history. At one time, back in its heyday, Jefferson was bigger than Dallas.
Is that right? Oh, that's right. You have said
yes,
that.
Before they did the log jam and the big boats, and I mean these were ships, not little boats. The steam ships came through here. And there was a lot going on here. Some of it was good and some of it was not good. So anyway, if you want to read more about our little town, we're going to walk around.
Okay.
And I'll show y'all that the Boy Scouts put out the flags on the bridge. No, we got the train. Oh, well, okay. Well, it's a town, you know, so there's
a beautiful little town.
Stuff going on.
Got the train. I think the sound of the train is pretty. I like to hear it.
Yeah, I hear it all the time because we got one a mile and a half from our house.
Yes, you do. So that's the...
So this is a little nature center over here. A lot of people go down there to walk. It goes down by the bayou, and it's a beautiful place to walk, especially early in the morning or later in the afternoon. I've come over here and walked before myself, and if you'll see over there where the train's going across, well, actually they're not going across the wood trestle, but that's a wood trestle bridge. It's I don't know how many are left like that, but it's decorated, or it's lined with neon lights, and at night they light it up. I'm thinking they probably have red, white, and blue this weekend because of 4th of July. I'm not totally sure, but I know they do it different colors, and it's beautiful, and it's very historical.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know how many of those are left in the United States, but it's one of the few that are left.
And Linda, how many flags do you think is on the bridge?
Oh, goodness. I'd have to guess 15, 5, 10, 20. I don't know. Maybe 80 or
50,
maybe 80 or 90 or something.
Yeah, because I just counted 10, and that's not a third way down on one side.
And the Boy Scouts do that. They put them up and take them down, and I think they're beautiful. You can see where they're mowing down there. It's sidewalk, and the walkway goes under the bridge, and you can walk a long ways down there where the boat tour is.
Okay.
So it's a nice little walking space. It's kind of like a little nature preserve.
Have you ever done the boat ride?
I have years ago, but Angie and her husband own it now, and they just opened, and I haven't been down there. Maybe one day when it's cooler we can do that.
That would be great. It would.
It takes you down. They have kayak, and you can actually kayak, and which I would Sorry about
they
that.
did that on purpose.
I'd be too scared because I'm sure there are alligators in this, but they have the boats that you can ride on, which are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So it's not a ghost.
Hey, that's Jan.
Not a ghost town, y'all. That was our neighbor that went by there, Jan.
Yeah.
It don't look like her car.
I don't know.
I don't know. That doesn't look like her car.
Well, they waved at us. They knew who we were.
I don't think that was her, but I could be wrong. It could be. She'll let me know if it was her.
That's a beautiful courthouse there.
So they've just restored the courthouse over here on your left.
They worked on that a long time,
Yeah,
didn't
they did. And we obviously are not going to be able to walk all over town, but that house that you see in the distance there, behind the dumpsters, I have been in that house.
Have you? Okay.
And there's a cistern in the middle of one of the rooms. It is where they used to actually get, well, part of it burnt and they redid it. I've delivered cakes and stuff over there. You talk about a piece of history.
I imagine.
I'm telling you, that was just gorgeous when I went in there. We've been in a lot of these old houses, but that's one of my favorite.
Yeah. Bobby's aunt has got a historical house here. She's already passed away.
Okay.
But it's one of the historical
Is it still
homes.
in the family?
It's still, I think somebody did purchase it in the family. It's Blackburn.
Okay.
Blackburn. They had the Blackburn
syrup. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have a historical home here. Yeah.
Every year at Christmas, they have the first 2 weekends in December. They have they pick out different houses to tour, which is really beautiful. We usually have one good weekend and one weekend that's rain or cold or bad weather, but it's a lot of fun. They have Mardi Gras upriver here. They just had the May pilgrimage, which is another big thing they have here.
The first time I ever went into that courthouse, we were doing a job. You remember that job? Didn't you do the job too? It was something about taxes. We did a job in there. I
can't remember if I did that one or not, Mary.
I did.
Recall it.
We did a job. We went in there and we did some papers. We sorted some papers, and it was.
I don't. If I did it, I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah, we did. This first time I went into the courthouse.
And then yesteryear, this is a gift shop. Bless you. This has been here forever. Since I think the same owners have been here. There's a lot of different gifts and things in there. And then Annie Skinner's across over there. That's a restaurant club type thing. I've delivered cakes in there, but I've never eaten in there yet. And then there's 2 or 3 more hotels down this street that are said to be, one of them said to be haunted. Somebody recently bought the one and redone it, and I haven't been in there, but I know it's got a lot of old furniture and antiques in it.
Well, that barbecue restaurant is right down that.
It's on the next street. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to walk back through here and walk around the block.
Beautiful. I love the petunias.
Yeah, they are. They're beautiful. Pinky Mom had those in her yard.
Yeah, Pinky Mom had lots of petunias.
She did. The sun has bothered me extra bad today, so I'm getting out of it.
Yeah, we need to get out of the sun for you. The sun is really bright and hot today. And that little country store over there, general store, that has some of the most unique, everything that you have ever been able to buy in the past, trinkets and things, is in that little store, the general store. They have everything that old.
And in the back, you see that yellow sign with the red lettering, Henry's. There's a little 5 and dime section in the back there. And that pickup, that's a fixture that's been here forever. And this building here, now y'all, I wasn't born here, so y'all don't hold this against me. There may be some of y'all that know more about this than I do. But I delivered a cake in here for a wedding, but I'm going to show y'all these doors.
Well, this is where we had
where carriages used to go through.
Yeah, because
these
it's wide.
Carriage doors.
Yeah.
And there's the inside of it is open. We've had the cake expo in there one time.
That's what we did.
But the inside is open, and they have weddings and stuff in there. And then of course there's rooms that have different things, classes and stuff in there too. But this is really, I think, unusual. Y'all notice our brick streets.
Yep. I don't know why. I was thinking Nacogdoches was the only one that had the brick streets, but the more I learned,
there may be some more little towns.
Several little
in
towns
Texas
has the brick streets.
We're gonna go ahead and cross over here, Mary.
I think we've shown it's a little country store before.
I think
our video was so bad.
Yeah,
our sound was so bad the last time we tried to do it.
And that's kind of a new establishment over there. It's not a new building, but at 1852 Austin, it's a restaurant.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning. They got flags up there too, and this is Austin Street Bistro. This is another lunch spot.
Ooh, I smell something. Is that the barbecue? It's a mist.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody, I guess it's watering the flowers.
Lots of, I'm going to sit down here a minute, get out of the sun. Lots of photo op places around here.
Yeah.
This is something that I always like to come to at Christmas because they have this little building over here behind us fixed up for Christmas. And then the brick wall back there, which I'm sure that the locals could tell you, I'm sure there used to be buildings here. You could tell that it looked like. And then the little red, white, and blue, they got it decorated. And of course the hippie van back there.
Yeah.
So at Christmas time, this is decorated for Christmas, and they usually have
that's
Mr.
when
and
we
Miss
were down
Claus
here.
out here. Yeah.
That's when we was down here before, was at Christmas time. But like I said, our volume,
Yeah,
we didn't have the good
mics and everything. Did she say that our volume is okay? I mean, good. And if you cross the railroad track, there's a bunch of antique stores down there. And y'all will notice that a lot of these buildings have the balconies. They're making, and I don't think they're on this street. I think some of them are on the main street on Polk. But they're making Airbnbs out of these.
Are they? Okay.
And,
Well, that'd be nice.
and lofts and like
Yeah.
where people can actually buy and live there.
Okay.
So something that they've just recently started doing, or I think they've just recently started doing it. It looks like they're doing snow cones and ice cream out of this little
Is this
thing
what?
right
Yeah,
now.
snow cones.
And they got games out here where you can play. And then one of my friends runs the oil place over here, doTERRA Oils, Shelley. Mary, you've met Shelley.
Yes.
See the door back there? I just love these places to take
Yeah.
pictures. You be careful walking down here, Mary. One thing with old towns, you're going to have broken sidewalks and uneven sidewalks and breaks in it. It's a little bit cooler on this back side, but the sun's still really bright.
Yeah.
So I figure there'll be a lot of people in town because it's 4th of July.
Right,
They have a fireworks display, and even we're under a burn ban. Is
that.
Rusk County under a burn ban?
Yes. Yes, we are. Yes.
But they're still going to have the fireworks. They had it on the other day.
But they have it at the river, won't they?
Honestly, I think I'm not sure where it's at. I read it, but I don't remember where it's at.
Usually they do the fireworks close to the water.
We have a few little alleys here in Jefferson. That's one of them. And you'll see more antiques places and the Fudge stores down here. There's a lot of cool old windows, aren't they?
I know.
And doors. Wouldn't you love to have a house refurbished with some of that in it?
Old things, yeah. Ooh, look at those big old pots. And
Ooh,
what they done with that?
those are wash pots. They wash
are
clothes in them,
huge,
I bet you.
Huge.
Don't you imagine they did?
I guess so.
Look at
Or
this.
build fire to
Look at this
to
here,
cook
Mary.
meat.
Look at that. Was that an old ice box or a safe?
That looks
maybe?
like a safe, Linda. I think that must have been an
I
old
imagine
safe.
that was. I could spend hours looking at
Yeah,
this.
I know.
Look at the old dolly.
Yeah, I see that.
It's an old timey one, all the shutters.
Anybody
And
looking
doors.
for some old doors? Looks like they got a good supply.
Tin. Yeah, Charles and Edward would love walking
Wouldn't
through this, wouldn't they?
They would.
And this is the Fudge Store. Yeah. It's
Got a
been
lot of
here
old
forever.
fans in
Look at
there.
this old church pew.
That's
Look
the
how
kind of
tiny the
pews-
slats are, Mary.
That's the kind of pews we had in our church.
Yep, it sure is. No cushions or nothing.
Yep, that's what we had.
This Fudge Store's been in business for over 40 years. Look at the little tiny
That's
stool.
a tiny one, isn't it?
And I don't know, it's up to y'all how far y'all want to walk, but okay, so do we,
Well, we can walk back around.
okay,
Make right
okay.
to the car.
On down in this next spot, we won't go down there, but there's a place that's called Made in the Shade. The same people that own the boat tour on that. and they have a gold mine, or it's not gold, it's gems for the kids. It's like a mining slough that he built, and the water runs through it, and they buy the bags of dirt inside, and they put the dirt, and the kids get to mine. I wanted to bring our kids here.
Is it all the time that they have that?
Yeah.
It
Anytime you come here.
Okay, well, I
You
just
can
keep
take them
forgetting.
over there.
I just keep forgetting when the kids come. We always have
it's
so
a
many
lot
other
of
things
fun.
planned.
They guaranteed so many gems. You know, they're not real gems,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun
it's
for
a
the
lot
kids.
of fun for the kids. Yeah.
It's a pretty sophisticated little contraption he built.
I intended on bringing the kids, but I forgot.
And this is
We're so
Braden and
busy.
Company. This is another antique store. And so we want to go ahead and cross over, Mary.
Yeah, I
Or
guess
walk
so.
on the side with the
Let's
shade.
let's walk on the shade side.
And the syrup place is up here, our insurance company, and then there's more antiques. And the barbecue place is across the street. And we have a gazebo down by the post office.
Now that first barbecue place right there, that's not where we get the barbecue.
Yeah, it is.
It is? I
Yeah.
thought it was further on down the
No,
down
that's been there for years.
okay.
And the Catholic Church, which has been here, it's a fixture in Jefferson. It's, of course, we have a lot of old churches here. Methodist, the Presbyterian, there's buildings.
Here's the Blackburn's factory outlet.
Yeah.
That's all. The Blackburns are related to my husband.
So are you ready to cross over, Mary?
I guess so. We're going to jaywalk.
Yep, we are.
It's not any traffic, so I guess we're okay.
Here's one of the banks.
That's
and
one of the benefits of a small town. There's not that much traffic. It is nice.
so
But
if
it
you're-
does get busy.
Yeah,
I had
it
been
does.
to Jefferson when it was so busy
If,
and crowded you couldn't find a parking place and couldn't hardly walk.
There's the willow tree over there with the black canopy awnings.
That's
And
where she got my watch.
That's where I shop to get all my good stuff. And Paul and Carmen and Jean and Colleen and his staff over there, they're fantastic. If y'all are close enough to Jefferson to make a day trip or even spend the night or the weekend, we have lots of bed and breakfast here. It's a fun little place to stay, and it just kind of takes you back in time.
Yeah, it does. It's a beautiful little
and
town.
the Excelsior Hotel, which we didn't go by, but it is the oldest operating hotel, continuous operating hotel in the state of Texas.
Oh my goodness.
And
I
it's
didn't know
been
that.
here, and we've done lots of cakes over there for weddings. We've taken lots of
that's
cakes over
right.
there. The doors
So
are
many
little,
places I forget
little
where we
teeny
go.
tiny, and they're two, and they open. And Mike has taken so many cakes in there. And then one day they told us, bring them through the back door because there's a step. You have to step up, and he's holding these cakes that weigh 30 pounds, and you got to step up on the step that you can't see because you've got a cake in your hand. Anyway, we finally figured out we could go in the back door. But of course, the library, and there's so many more things here we could show you, but are we about ready to sign off?
Yeah, we're going to sign off, and we hope that y'all have a wonderful, beautiful 4th of July. Be safe, and if you can get with your family, that would be great to get
Yep.
time to fellowship.
Have
and,
lots of fun.
and don't forget to count your blessings.
Bye-bye. We love
Bye-bye.
y'all.
Love you.